Assalamu alaikum students. Hope you will be fine. Today we are going to do the exercise of chapter number 4, an exhibition. So open your books on page number 22. Answer these questions. Before answering these questions, I want to tell you something. When you are going to write the answer of any question, you should notice that in which tense the question is being asked to you. As we can see, where did Mr. Kazi take his class for a trip? We can see that the question is given in past tense, so it is necessary to answer in the same tense. Where did Mr. Kazi take his class for a trip? Mr. Kazi took his class to the exhibition for a trip. As we as you know that we just practice the answer of these questions just verbally. No need to write the answers on your notebooks. Second question. What did Mr. Kazi ask Akbar? Mr. Kazi asked Akbar what had he liked best in the exhibition. What did Akbar like best in the exhibition? He liked bones best in the exhibition. What did Rizwan like best in the exhibition and why? He liked rocks in the exhibition because he had been also collecting the rocks. What is Sadiq's hobby? Sadiq's hobby is picture collecting. What is your hobby? Now it depends on you. You can write it according to your own hobby, according to your own choice. Why exhibitions are important? Exhibitions are very important for public because they give important information about collection of things that are being displayed there. Now activity B, present perfect continuous tense. This tense is used to talk about an action or actions that are started in the past and continued until recently or that continued into the future. Means in Urdu we can say that वो काम जो पहले से किया जा रहा था और अभी भी कंटिन्यू है उन्हें प्रेजेंट परफेक्ट कंटिन्यूस कहा जाता है. इन उर्दू सेंटेंसेस उर्दू के फिक्रात में यहाँ पर यूजुअली रहा है, रही है, रहे हैं वगैरह का इस्तेमाल होता है इन सेंटेंसेस में और सिंस और फॉर का यूज़ भी किया जाता है. Here I am going to tell you the use of since and for. When the time of starting an action is given, then we use since. For example, since 7 o'clock, since Thursday, since June, since 1980, since morning, since evening, etc. And for is used when the duration or span of the time is given. जब यहाँ पर मुकर्ररा वक्त का की हदूद ना बताई गई हूँ कि वो काम कब से शुरू हुआ तो तब हम for का यूज़ करते हैं. फॉर एग्ज़ाम्पल, for 5 hours, for 4 days, for 3 months, for 10 minutes, for 2 nights. So let's start the solution of this exercise. Example, he has been working as a reporter with this newspaper for 5 years. He has been working as a reporter with this newspaper for 5 years. Now we use since and for to fill the blanks. My mother has been sewing clothes since 8 o'clock in the morning. Here you can see the given time is specified. Nasheen has been going to this school for 4 years. My friend has been reading for 3 hours. I have been sitting at this table since early morning. My father has been telling stories for the last 2 hours. And the last one, she has been doing her homework since 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I hope it is clear to you. So next start activity C. Fill each blank with the opposites of the word underline. Example, we are going to paint the front and the back of our house. Next page number 23. He was dash when his cousin came but sorry when he left. He was happy when his cousin came but sorry when he left. Father will sell his old car and buy a new one. He tied the dash length of the cord to the long one. Here the word short. He tied the short length. The girls were quiet in the school but very noisy outside. 5 years ago he was dash. Now he is very rich. 5 years ago he was poor. Now he is very rich. My watch was 5 minutes fast yesterday, but it is dash today, but it is slow today. If you dash your toy, nobody will be able to mend it. If you break your toy, nobody will be able to mend it. It is very easy exercise. I hope it is clear. So move to next exercise on D part. Fill in the blanks with appropriate articles. The use of a, an, and the is called articles. I want to tell something about it. There are two kinds of articles, a, an. A and an are called indefinite articles, while the is definite articles. Simply we use a before a singular noun and before the consonant sounds, while we use an before vowel sounds. Either it is beginning with a vowel or consonant letter. For example, we can see that an elephant. Here we can see the sound of consonant. So let's move on activity D. Fill in the blanks with appropriate articles. Before filling these blanks, I want to tell something about articles. Basically, there are three articles, a and the. There are two kinds of articles. A and an are called indefinite articles, while the is definite article. I want to tell here an is always used before vowel sound. For example, an inkpot, an honest, an MBBS, an FA, an MNA. Have you noticed here the beginning of all these words? The beginning sound of all these words is vowel, so we are using an. And before consonant sound, before the beginning of consonant sound, we use a, and the is used before the names of rivers, oceans, island, mountain ranges, directions, deserts, with the names of aeroplanes, trains, titles, newspaper, magazines, and with heavenly bodies. We also use the when we are talking about any particular or any special thing. Like in the first blank, we can see that my mother likes dash flowers very much. Here the name of any flower is not mentioned. So the most convenient option is here D, none. My mother likes dash flower very much. There will be nothing in this blank. D option is more suitable. Number 2, their car does 150 miles dash hour. Here we can notice H. The starting word of R is H, and that is vowel, so N. Their car does 150 miles an hour. I always listen to dash radio in the morning. I always listen to the radio in the morning. Is your mother working in dash old office building? In an old office building. The B option is the most suitable. Where is dash USB drive I lent you last week? Now the writer is talking about the particular USB. Where is the USB? The C option is the correct one. I hope it is clear to you. Okay, thank you.